My landlord came to fix the heating and found my lease. I never rented to you. Who signed this? I'd been living in the apartment for 8 months when the heating died on the coldest night of the year. I called my landlord, or who I thought was my landlord, but the number went straight to voicemail. Desperate, I found the building owner's contact info posted in the lobby and called him directly. He showed up 2 hours later with a toolbox, looking confused. You said you're in 4B? Yeah, been here since April. He stared at me. I've had that unit empty for a year. Repairs. My stomach dropped. What? No, I signed a lease. I pay rent every month. Show me. I pulled up the lease on my phone and handed it to him. He scrolled through it, his face getting darker with every second. Then he zoomed in on the signature at the bottom. I never signed this. His voice was ice cold. Who the hell gave you this lease? My hands started shaking. A guy named Derek Flynn. He showed me the apartment, took my deposit, had me sign everything. He said he was the property manager. The landlord pulled out his own phone and showed me a photo. This Derek Flynn? I looked at the screen. Different person entirely. Older, balding, nothing like the man who'd rented me the apartment. That's not him. That's my actual property manager. He's been in the hospital for 6 months recovering from a car accident. He looked around my apartment. Whoever rented you this place forged my signature and stole my property manager's identity. I felt like the floor was falling out from under me. So what does that mean for me? He didn't answer right away, just kept staring at the lease like it personally offended him. It means you've been scammed. And technically, you're squatting. I started crying before I could stop myself. I didn't know. I paid first month, last month, security deposit, $4,200 total. I have receipts, bank statements, everything. Who'd you pay? Derek. He had me Venmo him. The landlord closed his eyes and exhaled slowly. Let me guess. The account's deleted now. I checked. He was right. The Venmo account was gone. Every transaction I'd made just said, payment to deleted user. 8 months of rent. $1,400 a month. Over $11,000, just gone. The landlord sat down on my couch without asking. Tell me everything about this guy. What he looked like, what he said, how you found the listing. I told him the whole story. I found the apartment on Craigslist back in March. Great photos, reasonable price, perfect location. Derek met me at the building, had keys to the front door and the apartment, gave me a full tour, answered all my questions, seemed completely legitimate. He even had business cards. Did you ever meet me before today? The landlord asked. No. Derek said you preferred to stay hands off, that everything went through him. He shook his head. This guy was good. He must have copied my building keys somehow. Probably broke in while the unit was empty and just started renting it out. What happens now? Now I call the police. This is fraud, identity theft, probably a dozen other charges. He paused. But I need you to understand something. That lease isn't legal. I can't honor it. My chest tightened. So I have to leave? Not immediately. I'm not a monster. But yeah, eventually. This unit's not supposed to be occupied. I started packing that night. Didn't even wait for him to give me a timeline. I couldn't stay in a place that had been alive from day one. The police came the next morning. 2 detectives who told me I was the 4th victim they knew about. Derek, if that was even his real name, had been running this scam across 3 different buildings, renting out empty units, forging leases, collecting thousands in deposits and rent, then disappearing before anyone caught on. How did he get away with it for so long? I asked. People don't usually verify signatures, one detective said, and property managers being out of the office isn't suspicious. He targeted buildings with absentee owners who don't do their own showings. They told me I could file a report, join a class action lawsuit, maybe recover some money eventually. But the way they said it, I knew I'd never see that $11,000 again. The landlord let me stay for 2 more weeks while I found a new place. He even waived the last week's rent since I'd already been scammed enough. But he made me sign a real lease this time, just for those 2 weeks, and I watched him sign it in front of me. I moved out on a Saturday. As I was loading the last box into my car, I saw someone walking toward the building. Young guy, maybe mid-20s, looking at his phone like he was checking an address. I walked over. Are you here about an apartment? He looked up, smiled. Yeah, 4B. Meeting the property manager in 10 minutes. My blood went cold. What's his name? Derek something. Flynn, I think. I grabbed his arm. Don't go up there. Call the police right now. He tried to pull away. What are you talking about? That apartment isn't available. Derek Flynn is a scammer. He's going to take your money and disappear. The guy stared at me like I was insane, but I pulled up the police report on my phone and showed him. Showed him my bank statements, my fake lease, everything. He went pale. Then he called 911. The police set up a sting. Had the guy text Derek that he was running late, then waited in the building lobby. Derek showed up 30 minutes later with a key that shouldn't exist and a smile that should be illegal. They arrested him on the spot. Turns out his real name was Eric Donovan, and he had warrants in 2 other states for the same scam. He'd stolen over $200,000 from people just trying to find a place to live. I never got my money back. The lawsuit's still pending, probably will be for years, but at least I stopped him from getting 1 more person.